remember I posted. Oh my gosh, your hair up. You do the spinny thing. Hey guys, welcome back to Matt Keeps Fish. This is going to be a really quick update because life is busy. Sorry that I haven't posted videos lately, although I did say that I wasn't going to. However, I have been posting a lot of shorts and I'm glad that you guys have been loving on them. I've been posting a lot about the springtails and the mantises and a lot of the terrarium stuff and a little bit of the fish stuff. So if you guys haven't seen those, go check them out because they are fun little shorts and I love making them. So real quick, because this might be my only video in a long time, I just wanted to update you guys on what's gone on and what's going to be going on the next little while in case I'm not able to update again. First off, I'm engaged. I was gonna go like this, be like engaged, but I don't wear an engagement ring, which I think is dumb. But anyways, Hope and I are engaged now, which is awesome, which is another reason why I'm not making a lot of videos, because I'm planning a wedding. Super excited. I want to be married though. Engagement kind of feels like further dating with a ring, but you get to plan a wedding, which is fun. But you guys aren't here for that. You guys are here to listen to my fish and bug stuff. Just putting out there that I'm getting engaged because that kind of affects all the fish and bug stuff. And I really am getting into the bug stuff. So what's gone on is I used to have a 5-gallon quarantine tank right there. I'm showing you guys like I've shown you before, but honestly, a lot of the stuff in this room you've never seen before. So I'm going to try and put up a lot of little cinematics just to kind of help emphasize what I'm talking about. So I had a 5-gallon there. I actually had 2. The other 5-gallon is right there. It's got the praying mantis in it, which you guys love so much. I've actually had 2 praying mantises. One died, failed molt. Happens a lot with mantises. The other one is an adult, fully molted. It's gone through its final molt. And I'm just keeping it in here, but it's getting really cold outside up here in Canada, and I didn't really want him to die, and so I'm keeping him in a terrarium, and he's super, super cool to watch. So honestly, right now, bugs are my favorite thing. Fish are kind of losing their shimmer and their shine in my eyes, just because water changes are a lot. You guys know my water is really bad. And also, if you guys were with me for the parasite series, I had a really bad parasite issue, killed just dozens of my fish, absolutely destroyed an entire ecosystem in the 40-gallon. And so I've definitely slowed down on fish a lot more because of the stress that caused me, especially during exam season in the last semester. So right now, I really love bugs. There's just a ton of species in here. There's the mantis, but there's isopods, there's springtails, there's darkling beetles that are breeding. There's just a ton of life in there, and I love it, and I love that there's a plant in there. And if you look closely, there's rocks in there because I put rocks in there from when Hope and I painted them. I'm just going to tell you guys the engagement story really quickly. I know I'm talking fast here, but I have a lot of info that I need to divulge, and then I got to go and make lunch and go to work and do homework, and yeah, life's busy. So what happened is I took Hope out to this spot that we went on our first date. And we had painted rocks earlier, and we were gonna go around that park, that trail, and we were gonna place those rocks that we painted everywhere. And I also wanted to take pictures there, but I actually wanted to set up my little tripod, and I wanted to take a video of our engagement. There's a few complications. If you guys want the full story or you want details, ask me in the comments. But basically, we got the shot. I set up the tripod exactly where I had always been hoping that I'd be able to set it up, and I proposed, and I'll just show that video really quickly here.
You're being serious? You're being serious? Yes! Yes! Really? Yes! But you're being serious? I will. What? Don't run away from me!
So, yep, now we're engaged, and I'm super excited for it. It's gonna bring a lot of new cool experiences. We're going to be moved out, which is, again, I'm downsizing a lot of stuff because I'm preparing to move out. You guys keep seeing this giant plant here. This is a hibiscus plant that I got for Hope for our 1-year anniversary. That was actually our engagement day. And it's been doing okay. It's not been doing great lately because her dog was eating the flowers, so now it's at my house. So anyways, back to fish and bugs. So I love this terrarium, doing really awesome. You guys have also seen the Magic Potion isopods. They're doing really well. My springtails, my tropical isopods, tropical dwarf isopods, all doing really well. My bugs are doing great. And then I also had the 5-gallon here, which I actually shut down today, and I was breeding Limia in it. I had a ton of babies. I think my last spawn was like 30 at least of the fry for the Limia, and now they're all in the 75-gallon, so I've got like 30 plus Limia in there that I'm planning on selling either with the tank. I've also posted the tank on Kijiji if you guys are interested in buying a 75-gallon with a bunch of separate breeding projects in it. Look for my ad on Kijiji or message me on YouTube, because as you may suspect, I'm not going to be able to bring a 75-gallon aquarium into most spaces, nor do I want to manage it with Hope finishing her 4th year in university and me going into work full-time to afford being married. But like I said, while I have that tank, I have been undergoing the breeding projects. So I think last time we talked, I had a rib newt, and I love that rib newt, and he got some kind of infection and he died. I feel really bad about that. I really liked that rib newt. I don't know what I did wrong, but then again, everything has been moving. I wasn't paying as much attention to him as I should have been. And so that's totally on me for not giving him the attention that he needed to be healthy. But now that tank is full of different breeding projects. So in the larger corner, I have a pair of Mexican orange dwarf crayfish, and I don't know if they're breeding in there. They may have spawned in there. I hope they have. They're really interesting to watch, but it's not a bedroom tank anymore, so I barely ever see it except for like when I'm eating in there, and I don't even really eat in my dining room anymore, which is what that room now is. And so I don't really see them that much, and it's not really worth it to have the 75-gallon anymore, except for kind of a background breeding project that I pay attention to do a water change once a week. As I said, the Limia are breeding really, really well. That's the one thing that I've noticed is breeding really well, are the humpback Limia, and they are a rare live bearer in case you guys don't know, and I love their personality. If I was still living here, I would be keeping Limia in all of my tanks because they're such a cool fish. And then I also have a pair of rabbit snails in there, which I thought were dead on multiple accounts, but I think the one has sealed its shell. That did lose pressure in its shell, so both of them are active. Hopefully both of them are mating with each other. Rabbit snails possess both organs for reproducing, so hopefully they're breeding with each other and laying lots of eggs because they sell for quite a high price. So that's my projects. I'm pretty much selling everything, hopefully breeding stuff to sell and make some money that way. If not, I'm just going to sell those projects with the tanks. I'm going to keep all the bugs with me, the isopods and the terrarium. I had sparkling gourami. I bought 4 sparkling gourami with my snails and the crayfish. 2 of them got eaten by the crayfish. Crayfish will eat your fish, guys, if the fish are small enough, so really be careful what you put with any size of crayfish. But the 2 remaining sparkling gourami, I gave one to Zach, and he's really enjoying that. Unfortunately, he lost some of his German rams. I don't know if we have footage here, but if we do, I'll show the tank. He had 2 German rams. They both died, so now he's just got the sparkling gourami and a school of tetras of some kind, glow light tetras. And then Hope's little tank is looking awesome. The thing that stands out the most is obviously that giant ball of Java moss, growing better than anything I've ever seen grow, even in tanks with CO2. Really loving that Java moss in her little driftwood tree. And then she's also got the sparkling gourami, so she's got one of the sparkling gourami that didn't work out for me. She's got an assassin snail in there. She's got cherry shrimp in there, which aren't doing as well with the sparkling gourami. The population's definitely more managed now that there's a predator in there. And then she's also got a small school of ember tetras, and it's all looking really, really good. And then let's not forget Ethan's tanks. They're not doing great, unfortunately. All of Ethan's fish have passed away. Even his rainbow cichlid, which is a really awesome fish. I think it just went through too many of the, too many issues in the beginning. And so it passed away, and now the 40-gallon is empty. Ethan actually just emptied it yesterday. We're gonna have that be turned into a gecko tank, which is really exciting. One of my managers at work is moving, and so they gave me their crested gecko to take care of in the meantime. And Ethan's been taking care of that crested gecko, my brother Ethan, and now he wants a crested gecko. So we're gonna turn that 40-gallon into a crested gecko tank, and I think he's gonna absolutely love it. That's gonna be really the main project that we're working on while I'm still living here. And yeah, so that's all the updates, I think. If I'm missing anything, comment in the comments, and I hope you guys like this video. If you did like it, leave a like. If you want to see more like this, if you want to see more shorts, let me know about that. But if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, and I will see you guys at some point. Who knows?